Good evening and welcome to your Saturday family movie. Tonight, Jeff Goldblum and the voices of Tobey Maguire, Alec Baldwin and Susan Sarandon in the premiere of Cats and Dogs.
Well, let's get on with it then. Oh, we're also on Patreon. Hello and welcome to another VHS review. Today's tape was sent in by Instagram follower Ridges and Grooves of Adelaide, South Australia. And from the 13th of February 2005, it's a Channel 9 recording of the 2001 family film Cats and Dogs. I think I saw this movie at the cinema when it came out, but now with the wisdom of my summer years, I am certain that life's too short to watch Cats and Dogs once, let alone twice. So let's just skip straight to the ads. Here's one of my favourites from the era.
You actually looking at the map, mate?
We're in South Australia.
Remind me, who's the wingnut come up with the idea of coming over here? On your spud.
Sparkles back to Australia.
Hang on, boys.
Hey, pub.
You're Chase.
What?
Yeah, the biggest whinger I've ever heard in my life, or else you can't see. What was even
This is a
waiting?
great idea to come out here, Sparkle.
Oh, stop your whinging there, Incan Jane. That's it, boys. We're going back to Vic.
They bought it!
When you live in the driest state on earth, you don't want anyone else drinking your beer. End Draught.
Yeah, not exactly great for SA's tourism industry though. Oh, and End Draught, proudly brewed in Victoria since 2021. The smaller the city, the more being local becomes a valuable selling point. Take a look at this 9 News promo.
Local? Yeah, we're local.
That was also a bit of a dig at Channel 10 after they moved production of their Adelaide news bulletin to Melbourne a few years earlier. Although they did move it back to Adelaide in the 2010s, these days it comes out of Sydney. But 9 News? Made in Adelaide since 1959, bringing us breaking news like this.
Good evening. Predictions tonight of another violent earthquake in the Indian Ocean, with claims it'll probably be in the next 5 to 10 years.
More vague warnings as they come to hand. Were they right? I can't be bothered looking that up. Let me know in the comments.
Also in the news, the British media has given the thumbs up to the marriage of Prince Charles and Camilla, but reaction to Charles becoming king is not quite so positive.
Timeless, that one. As is this.
More than 100 people have rallied in the city to demand a more open inquiry into the Cornelia Rao case. They say the government's plans lack credibility, but Foreign Minister Alexander Downer has branded their protest a political stunt by a bunch of lefties.
The names change, but the obfuscation stays the same. What's strange, though, is hearing the term bunch of lefties paraphrased by the newsreader. Nowadays, you'd probably include the footage of the politician saying it. You know the ones.
Pauline Hanson for $1 million. What is the definition of xenophobia?
Please explain.
Will Pauline's nightmare come true? Millionaire Celebrity Roulette concludes 8:30 Monday on 9.
Will Pauline's nightmare come true? God, I hope so. Wasn't it great back in 2005 when these right-wing nuts were just the punchline to a joke and not actually impacting millions of lives? Here's another one.
On Monday's Apprentice, the pressure boils over.
Shut up! How about if I talk to you that way?
And for the first time, a candidate walks off.
What are you doing?
I've never been in this position before.
The Apprentice, special time, 10:40 Monday on 9.
He's certainly been at a few depositions now. Sometimes hard-hitting journalism needs a palate cleanser.
When 60 Minutes returns, Habib talks. You demanded the truth.
You had prior knowledge of September 11.
Well, here it is.
You planned to hijack a plane yourself.
The terrorism, the torture.
Are you a terrorist?
Now, judge him for yourself.
So when you sit here and you look at me, you are telling me the truth?
And then, for the sheer fun of it, Jim Carrey. Perfect for our first show back.
Can you cover the action?
60 Minutes returns, Sunday.
Yeah, why not? Any time is Jim Carrey time as far as I'm concerned. Next, a promo for Cold Case. And someone at Channel 9 clearly loves this Peter Gabriel album.
At the special time of 9:40 Monday, it was 17 years ago that his father...
One of the best basketball player who ever lived.
...had his life cut short.
Caught the wrong end of a Phillips screwdriver.
Now...
History's repeating itself.
They call him the Second Coming. But following his father's footsteps could be deadly, unless they uncover the killer's shocking secret.
Surprise? Because you look it, and you don't.
All new Cold Case, special time 9:40 Monday on 9.
So there was Big Time and Don't Give Up, which was a duet with Kate Bush. Pity that basketballer was stabbed with a screwdriver and not hit with a sledgehammer. The next 5 commercials are food related, and as a first course, time for a new segment on VHS Revue. Yes, what a celebration of TV commercials that employ the concept of somebody being a total to sell whatever it is they're selling. Happens more often than you think. Let's start with this guy who mumbles so badly it sounds like he came into Red Rooster to buy 2 plastic bottles of water.
Hi, 2 classic quarters, please.
Right now at Red Rooster, you get 2 classic quarters for $9. Where else can you feed 2 people for $9?
Oh no, both mine.
Or 1 very hungry person. 2 for $9 for a short time at Red Rooster now.
What a It's a weird ad too. The interaction doesn't feel organic. I think it's because he's not moving when he starts talking to the person behind the cash register. Generally in real life you say hi as you're still approaching the counter.
Hi, 2 classic quarters, please.
That makes it look like he was standing there for some time before he says hi. That's just weird. And presumably that was the best take. Personally, I prefer chicken treat.
Should have been a mathematician, Harry.
But then there'd be no one to teach you how to barbecue the perfect chicken now, would there?
That's the calibre of actor I think we should demand in our fast food commercials. Anyway, let's put the kettle on.
These are sensational. I'm gonna go. Not you, it's me. I'm going through a weird period at the moment. Should probably take these with me, yeah?
Get all sensations.
Bye.
Cooked for sensational taste.
What a I mean, at least have sex with her first. It's common courtesy. And that was... The Australian meat industry has a long list of celebrity endorsers. Lamb has Sam Kekovich, red meat has Sam Neill. But what about ham? Well, they have a guy who murdered 3 police officers.
Guys, it's lunch!
Whenever Australians get together for a picnic,
Where's the ham?
you'll always find an Australian legend. KR Castlemaine ham. Australian made, Australian owned. Legendary Australian quality.
You're a legend, mate.
I'm no public relations expert, but if you're looking for a spokesperson, a quick search to see if the candidate has a listing on Murderpedia should probably be part of the vetting process. This ad for K-Time Twist Bars features 2 sisters. We know that because one of them calls the other sis. You know, like real sisters do. Why is this even relevant? I don't know.
Hi, sis! Kettle's on! It's aniseed and celery.
Oh.
You must try my alfalfa soy slice.
I've got just the teensiest bit.
It'd be breakfast.
Looking for a nutritious snack that actually tastes good? K-Time strawberry and blueberry twists are baked in a wholesome wheat and oat crust. And they're 97% fat-free.
Some alfalfa soy slice. For later.
Goodness, it's K-Time.
Jesus, it's lame. Time for dessert. You know, as a kid in Adelaide, I used to love getting an ice cream from Wendy's at Marion Shopping Centre. Apparently they still exist, but I haven't seen one in years. Not sure about their claim in this ad, though.
And lemon melon, please. Sure. Nice. I said it's nice, isn't it?
The original Cone of Silence? Wendy's, that's the Australian ice cream franchise founded in 1979, not to be confused with the American burger chain founded a decade earlier, must not have heard of the Cone of Silence from the 1960s TV series Get Smart, or the Cone of Silence from Arthur C. Clarke's 1956 novel The City and the Stars, or the actual original Cone of Silence, an element of aircraft navigation that dates back to the 1930s. Too many cones of a different kind, if you believe that.
Mama, oh yeah, we kick butt.
Well, we're coming to the end of the tape now, so to finish us off, let's look at a couple of car ads. And I know a thing or two about car ads because I was in that Toyota one a few years back.
CHR, edgy styling and loads of tech like Toyota Safety Sense.
Toyotathon is on. Get CHR two-wheel drive auto CVT from $39.90.
No, not that one.
The 1986 Toyota Corolla Seeker, this week's car of the week.
Eureka! It's a Seeker.
Sheer driving mediocrity.
Toyota. That was 20 years ago. Anyway, I reckon this would get some complaints today.
I reckon we should pull over and give him a ride.
Yeah. The new 6-speed 260 kilowatt Falcon XR8 Ute. It's got unbelievable pulling power.
You know, if we want more women from diverse fields of employment in Parliament, forget gender quotas. Just make every Comcar a Falcon. Thanks for joining me on another trip round the video head drum. I'll leave you with an ad for the Clipsal 500 that's so ridiculous, it's... well, actually, it's pretty awesome.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Chills down my spine, that one. Fun fact, if it were even possible to race a V8 supercar around the closest ring of Saturn, which has a circumference of 420,000 kilometres, at the car's maximum speed of 300 k's an hour, it would take 58 days. You'd need a mad March and an aggressive April. Goodbye.
Absolutely magnificent. Thank you very much to everyone for tuning in on behalf of Tata Xenon and Club Marine. And thank you very much to the skills of David M. Green and Julian N.F.G. Bayard. And right around the nation, I'm Rex Hunt, he's Lee Rayner. And until we meet again, good fishing to you all.
Tom Ripley has many talents, and he'll use them all to get the life he wants. Matt Damon, Kate Blanchett, Jude Law and Gwyneth Paltrow are brilliant in The Talented Mr. Ripley. 9 Saturday night at the movies, coming up next.
Damon. Matt Damon. Damon.